Okay guys, what I'm doing is I'm trying to assemble this car. Got everything painted, everything's detailed. I just gotta put it together. Uh, I started this car in a 2 week challenge. You had 2 weeks to put a car together. It didn't matter what you did to it, how you detailed it, anything of that nature. Well, I knew between family and my job, there's no way I could do some crazy build, so I decided just to build a box stock car for this. A box stock car means you can only use what comes in the box. You can't add any spark plug wires, you can't add any different wheels or tires, none of that. You can only use what's in the box. Paint and glue, whatever you want to do from there. But needless to say, instead of just opening a box and building it, I had these two cars laying around. And what I figured I could do is I could take these two, put them together, and make one good one out of it. I didn't know what I planned on doing with these. I bought these from a model show years ago, and they were $2 for both of them. They were shoved in a Ziploc bag, so I got them. I can truly say that I believe the glass was the hardest thing to fix on this. I had to be really careful with my dashboard because I only had one dashboard. But other than that, everything else seemed to come together pretty good. I stripped all the paint, stripped all the glue. It all worked out pretty good in the long run. So after I got the body stripped and got the primer on, the first coat I went with was the green. And unfortunately, as I did this, I forgot to paint the doors. Not only one door, but both doors. Once I started spraying the red paint on, I realized that I should have done the green last. It should have been my last step because I was going to have to put clear on it. But I masked off the green and started with the red, and then I sprayed some gray on top of that to give it a project car look, and added some black to it because I was using a reference car when I was building this, and I'll show pictures of that here before long. So next was going to be the chrome, the window trim, uh, running lights on the sides, door handles. Um, if y'all follow me on Facebook or Instagram, you know this started off really bad. I used bare metal foil, which I use all the time. It's the shiniest stuff known to man. It's sticky. You don't have to glue it. All you do is stick it on there. You cut it to size. It works awesome. This is the most amazing stuff ever. Well, it didn't work. It was too shiny. It was too good of a product to use on this car. It didn't really want to stick either. I don't know how many of you use this stuff on models if you're into models and you're watching this, but it would not stick to flat colors. Normally you'll never use it on anything but clear, but stuff really had a hard time sticking to the flat colors. Um, Even after I tried to paint spots black to look like weather stripping, it still didn't work out right. So needless to say, I stripped it all off, which was easy because it didn't stick. Um, there's this stuff called all-clad chrome. A lot of modelers I know what this stuff is. It's really thin. Basically, I masked everything off, and you have to spray black first before you spray this stuff on. You spray a gloss black, and then basically that's where you get the reflection look. It's from the gloss black, and then all you do is spray this all-clad chrome on there, and it kind of gives it the illusion that it's chrome. Uh, Put that stuff on there, and it seemed to work a lot better. I left the bare metal foils on the door handles and the running lights on the side, but now I know that all-clad chrome is where it's at. That's the stuff to use on flat cars. Okay, as I said earlier, I only had one dashboard, and luckily I was able to save this one. Um, Actually, I went online and I ordered the decals for this kit. Luckily, Revell was cool. I emailed customer service and they just mailed it to me, no questions asked. And I have to pay anything. They just mailed it to me. So my engine's already assembled in the video, but I figured I'd show you a picture or two. Show you a little exhaust detail that I done, stuff like that. Okay, so I promise you, because I'm making this, that you're not going to be able to see this in the video. But I did take this picture ahead of time because I knew that you wouldn't be able to. The rust spots that I made, add a little rust to it, and I put some weathering on the car itself, on the green, to give it kind of an older look, to make it look a little bit more of a project, to help it as a model in itself to look a little better. Okay, so as I'm editing the video, I see that you can see the rust. You can see it on the other side. So I freeze framed it, took this picture, and this is the rust on the other side of the car. This is a product by Tamiya, as you can see. It's called Smoke. It's actually just a watered down cloth black, pretty much, and it works awesome for making it your car look like it has oil stains or just making it look used. If you look at the transmission in this picture and a little bit of the oil pan and stuff, I smear this stuff on all the control arms, sprayed on the oil on the engine block, the fan, the intake. I put it on everything. Drive shaft. It all makes it look so real. And then of course I added some weathering, make it look a little dirty, look like it's been driven a little bit. So I'd like to do a little recap as we're getting to the end of the video here. This is the stuff I started out with. After I stripped everything, got it all painted, this, luckily, is what I ended up to work with. I got it all together, it all seemed to work fine, and I'd like to show you guys the picture that I sent in for the 2-week build competition online. I'd like to give a special thanks to PMP Models. Look him up on Instagram. He has an eBay store. This guy is amazing at shipping stuff out super fast. Did a lot of stuff to help me correct my address and everything like that. I think I was slowing him down more than anything, but he did a lot to help me. All these parts are going towards the S13 build. If you guys don't know what the S13 build is, get to looking it up. Don't have pictures on Facebook yet, but they are on Instagram, and I have a couple YouTube videos, so you guys go check that stuff out. And PMP Models, thanks again, man. You saved me on this one.